Alright guys, that's the Hindu Kush Mountain Range, everybody. We're in Afghanistan. Yeah, I'm Dave, this is Brian and Andy, and yeah, thanks guys for helping me out. I do appreciate it. I didn't have to. Steve's behind the camera. Thanks Steve. Alright, we're wearing our safety glasses because we have to. So yeah. So have you guys thought about climbing anything like that before? No. Yeah. Awesome. To climb something like that, you got to be on the roof. That's gonna happen. So yeah, set the blind knots down. I'll teach you a couple of knots to be a part of a roof team. Yeah. So I'm going to teach you 3 knots. It'll be the beginning, middle, and end. The first knot we'll cover is the figure 8. Then we'll go into the alpine butterfly and then a clove hitch to tie into an anchor. I've done some mountaineering in Washington and in Montana. Mainly in Washington, climbing Baker and stuff like that. A couple other like Forbidden Peaks, the Holly Peak. So these knots work. One of the most important things to do with these knots, make sure that you dress them correctly. We'll get to that, but we're going to pretend, I guess, simulate, as military people call it, that we got our harnesses on, that we got all the mountaineering gear on. But yeah, we're making do with what we have. This is not legit climbing rope. These are not legit harnesses or carabiners or anything. But yeah, all right. The first knot, let me go ahead and grab it in. The first knot I'm going to teach you guys how to do is called the figure 8. I'll show it. Basically, you make a little loop, you bring down through it, let it drop, it makes a little 8 like that. I got my pretend harness. You bring it in through your pretend harness, and then you follow that sucker back through, just like this. You just keep following that line. Down like that, and up like this, and there is your figure 8. You count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 pairs that you see there. It's dressed nice. I could tie this up if I wanted to, or I could feed it back through, so I only have about 5-6 inches of lead left on there. And that's the first knot we're gonna learn. Then, yeah, that's for the end. So if you're on one end of the rope team or the other, or basically at the end of the rope, you're gonna use that knot right there. If you're in the middle of the rope team, you're gonna use an alpine butterfly, and that is, you go up to the lead of the rope. This is gonna be leading out in front of you, and the guy's gonna tell you where to stand, or where you're at. You're gonna have an interval of whatever length behind you and an interval of whatever length in front of you. You're gonna take the rope in the palm. It's called the finger plan, I guess, TFP. You're gonna go which is the thumb, fingers over here, like that, and then wrap it around to the palm, which is the plan. And then you're gonna grab the finger side, bring it over to the palm side, and feed it under. You grab that sucker, then grab the 2 ends of your rope, pull it tight, 2 ends of the rope, pull it tight, and that's an alpine butterfly. Then at the end, the third knot that I'm going to show you is the clove hitch. When you finish your climb, you get to your anchor, which is either going to be like 1 or 2 degrees of slippery ice that leads to a fun death, I guess. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, yeah, the clove hitch, you're gonna tie into your anchor wherever it is. You need 2 loops. Bring the first one around like that, second one around same way. One goes behind the other, and then that's where your carabiner goes, right there. And that clips here, it clips into your anchor, whatever that is, and it keeps you from slipping. This one's the easiest knot to mess up, because if you were to go like this and then do this and then feed it around like bookends, like that, it makes a munter notch, and that'll allow you, or a munter hitch, and that'll allow you to slip one way or the other. So yeah, if you guys want to grab an end of rope, we'll go ahead and do this together, and then yeah, you can take that in. I already did a figure 8. You gotta feed that out so we can do it all over again. I'm gonna use the middle of the rope as my end of the rope. So we're gonna pretend that this is my end of the rope. Just pretend this is one solid thing. So for the figure 8, hold it out in front of you. Make that loop like this. I guess with y'all see. Make your loop. Yep. And take this, feed it back through. Just let it drop. Almost. You got yours, that's perfect. Let's try one more time. So, you want to take it, make that loop, and then take this sucker, drop it right back down. Hold that in front of you. And it's here, loop. Just do a loop. Take this right back down in there. That's how you do it. Just hold on to that, let it drop. Perfect. Now you want to do that one more time on your own. Did you get it? Let's try one more time. We'll do it together. Let's see. Is that it? Yes, that's perfect. Alright. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so once you have that done, you're going to have to feed it through your pretend harness. Mine's over here. So, ooh. And then you're going to take, sorry, right there. Now here's where you feed it back through. Okay, you want to leave enough bite to where you can get to the end. So I just jacked up my nut. See how it goes through that hole first? So bring this back. Go in where that hole is. So you want to, yep, perfect. Now follow this around. Pull all that slack out of there. Yep, follow that rope around. You want to go up through there because this rope goes up. Yep, perfect. Go around. And then go through here. When I'm talking about dressing a rope, that's what you want it to look like right there. See how everything's nice and tight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's got a good length of rope right there. Second knot, you can leave those on. The second knot is the Alpine butterfly. And remember, it's going to be the leading edge. So, so this is my leading edge. All right. So we're going to go with your left hand. We're all right-handed. So this is my leading edge out in front of us. We're going to wrap it around from the thumb to the fingers to the palm 3 times like that. And you're going to grab the finger side, bring it back to the thumb, and then go under all 3. And then you're going to pull both ends of the rope tight, pull both ends of the rope tight. should look like that. Nice and pretty. That's good. Easy knot. This is my favorite knot in the world. Alright, so once that's done, that's to get in the middle. Can you guys do one more for the camera to show them how to do it? Make sure that we are good to go. Nice. Nice. Awesome. The last knot is the easiest one to mess up. It's the clove hitch. So when you finish your climb, you get to an anchor. Sorry, finish your pitch, get to an anchor. You want to clip in, and you don't want to slip out. These knots are really important. They're all able to do wear mittens, so you could be like almost, you could be really geared up and still be able to do all these knots. So yeah, the clove hitch. Go ahead and make your loop. Yep, just like that. Make another loop. Then you have two loops like that. Put one, the one on the right, behind the one on the left, and that's where your carabiner goes. Just like that. And that is a clove hitch. This clips into your anchor, lock your carabiner, and bam. Let's see, I'll let you use this. Only got 2 carabiners. Here goes, sir. This. This. That's perfect. The way everybody does this is they'll grab a carabiner off their rack. But this doesn't go into your carabiner, honestly. Like your rope, like you're still gonna be tied in here. This is just, like that's gonna be into your harness. You're gonna reach out in front of you and set the length of this onto the anchor. So whatever length you determine you need to be at the anchor, because some people need to be off the side so the guide can lead or belay the other guys up. Some people need to be right in the mix because there's no other place to stand, so you're gonna have like that much from where I clip in here at the Alpine Butterfly to the anchor is where I put the clove hitch. So it'd be like, yeah. So if the anchor's right here, bam, I clip into the anchor, tighten up that sucker, keep these faced the right way. That's a different lesson. Then tighten that sucker up. It should pinch on itself and it won't let me go. If we did this wrong, it's easy to do this one wrong, because if you fold the ends, your loops in, like book ends, it becomes a totally different knot. So if it's like this, and here's your second loop, and it closes around like this makes a munter, and it lets you slip. This is a very useful knot, but not the one we're teaching right now. Let me see you make a freaking clip. You got it, sir? Yeah, in the world of mountaineering, we would never set a carabiner down either. It would always be clipped on. You set them down for a half a second, and the snow will cover it, and you're gone. See what you did wrong.
I'm making 2 loops. There's 2.
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
Do you run them backwards and tighten that sucker out? Like that. You're just making your loops backwards than I make them, which isn't wrong, because that's still a clove hitch. Yeah. Alright, so I guess see if my lesson was effective or not. We need to have you guys do all three on your own. Yeah. So you do them. First one's going to be the figure 8, which you're going to clip in. Remember how to check it? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And remember, it's always dressed. That's pretty nice. Nice. Do you want to do the Alpine butterfly real quick? Nice. Perfect. Now the clove hitch. We'll pretend that this is your anchor. No. You clip the carabiner through here and through here. That's a clip hitch. Yep. And we always tighten these down, and I'll show you carabiner placement some other lesson, but that's right. Cool. Let's see you do all three, sir. Yeah. What are you doing now? Figure 8? Sweet. Perfect. Now pretend this is your harness. How about your other carabiner? Just like this. This is the only part that you're going to use to feed back through there. So we'll just loosen this up. Because your knot's right. Now you just trace this line. Nope. See how that line goes up the bottom of here? So just follow this line perfectly. So it goes right back the way it came. So start there and then follow this line all the way around. Did it go under that? Here. Follow that line. You see how I'm laying it right on top of it?
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. You'll be able to tighten all that up. If you ever need more slack, you just feed it in from all this that you have extra. So if you need more slack there, we just have to bring it in from all the way around. But you should be good, because all you have to do is finish up this right there. Follow that line around, right through there. You want that to be pretty. So if it's not pretty, that little, like if you put weight on this and this stuff shifts at all, that could be the difference between your crampon staying on the mountain or slipping off. If you put weight on this sucker and your crampon slips just a little bit because the knot wasn't tight, then that could potentially bring you and your whole rope team down. Yeah, one. there's the difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do that one more time. And then we got the clove hitch. Sorry. Yeah, dude. Yep, stop right there. Yep. Leave that nice and loose. Just follow that around the whole way. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. Yep. That's it. Right there. And see how you left it loose so you can work with it? Now you just pull it tight. It is pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Now the alpine butterfly and the clove hitch. That was a fun one. Yep. And that's for in the middle of the rope. Now clove hitch. Pull both ends. On this one, you take both ends and you just yank it tight. Yep. And you'll know because the rope goes over the top of both of those and it keeps it from moving. Those are good knots, brother. Alright. You guys got any questions about those? Andy?
Sure.
Well, appreciate it. Dad? That's it?